to the channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Bringing some more Final Fantasy XIV right here on the Murte. We're going to be entering the boss Rihtahtyn, I think is how you pronounce it. Rihtahtyn or something like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right on into this. Getting close to the end of Reborn. All present? Then let us begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counter-offense in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa we have Castrum Osidens, situated in eastern Vilbrand, and Castrum Marianum, which lies to the south and east, in midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ulda, you have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost of Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marianum to the mainland by means of a Magitech transport. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Orient, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Trailsworth. And finally, in Mordana stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations, with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all of the impenetrable defenses. If we were to breach it, we must need isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants. According to us, due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Rihtahtyn is a peerless field tactician. Short of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Osidens will be a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary liners of supply. As soon as Rihtahtyn's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Osidens. At that very hour, the Limsian armadas, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marianum. Meanwhile, in the Trailswood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Orient. It will have the Sylph to help them. Ffxiv has been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission: to disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the ultimate weapon is believed to be housed. Ryuk, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Sentry and Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordana. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army, by all accounts. It is rarely Gridani, or as rarely Guardians did not think to give its wings. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. This will see the immortal flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy's garrison, allowing Ryuk's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the ultimate weapon. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the grand companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of the other parties, from the pirates of Limsa to the monasteries of Ul'dah. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legends hold that the Archons were 12 in 1, and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the grand companies. Ida, Papalimo, Yustola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Urazange, I will have you represent us in Ul'dah forces. Tatterer, please assist Urazange in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Memphilia, Sid, and I shall accompany the main host in the adversary capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession, and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Arvina mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of the operation's Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and might be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stint not in your preparation. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of united Eorzea. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north here, where you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Alright, leaving the solar. Leave the Waking Sands. Alright, now we're going to go all the way down here. You are welcome, Ryuk, on the rotate of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind, to eliminate Prefectus Rihtahtyn Sas Arvina. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adalbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Guardian menace. I shall pray you for your success. Alrighty. So, you're Ryuk Sanamurte, the fearless adventurer who's to lead the assault. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Rihtahtyn saw Arvina depart a cast from Ocean a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likeliness is high that our target is aboard one of the vessels. I dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units. Requesting status report. This is Antleon 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Antleon 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. Antleon 3 here. We've got nothing for you neither. This is Antleon 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait. Disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again. Target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Albert Carter. The first step of the Operation Arkham begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but now that I believe in all of you, so believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give you people a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Ryuk, and bring us Rihtahtyn's head. May Ralgard grant you strength. Commence the visionary maneuvers. Wow. We gotta get rid of some of these people. Oh, come on. Coming back. Now he left again. That was quick. That was really quick. It will appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the man who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer. I see. The commotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Osidens. A bold strategy to be sure, but have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for him. Send word to Castrum Osidens. Tell them the Lamentians are coming. Nope. "15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Balslaw first set foot in Eorzea, yet his ambition to this realm burns as strong as ever it did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The land had conquered were all bested with problems. Poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we had never known, and he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Balslaw has saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man by his birth, but by his worth, such is the sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I am not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason, in the name of Lord Van Balslaw, I, Rihtahtyn Saz Arvina, do swear to strike you down. Here we go, guys. Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Balslaw. Well, that was easy. but that is not. That took 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes. That light. The Magitech transporter. Ryuk, are you there? What news of Rihtahtyn? Fallen? With this deed, you have sowed the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of the lights presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Rihtahtyn says Arvina is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hooray! "'Tis I. It seems you've done it again, Ryuk. I raised a tanker to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castra Meridim and destroying the ultimate weapon. I know. No rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue your orders. I'll be waiting for you at the main host." "Look, Hydaelyn, your minions come, bringing up the lights. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon, darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God." "The Perfectious slain?" "Regrettably so, my lord. And at the hand of the Icon Slayer, if the Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Rihtahtyn. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing even as their commander yielded up but his last breath? If it should prove they question his right, I cannot speak for them, my lord." "Beg pardons, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Meridim. So this is their answer. Very well. We shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the fertility of the resistance." "Yes, my lord." "Silence Salamente! Your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase, even as we speak. The Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Ocidens and Castrum Marinum. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Orient. Already you have done so much to advance our cause. Performing such feats are worthy of song, but if our plans to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay you to the particulars of your next mission. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters of the Maelstrom are holding their own against Guardian forces upon Vilbrand and the Rotano Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin, and you must take to the field once more. The immortal flames shall strike at Castra Meridum, by way of the diversion maneuver. While the Guardians are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitech field that surrounds the Praetorium. The staging point for the mission lies in the shadows of Castra Meridum, in northern Thanolin, and that is where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Blue Frog, one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I am told, is in low spirits, and it would do to our troops well to see the hero of Cape Restaurant appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fire in their hearts. Alright. We're going to go this way, because we're going to go to Blue Frog now. I might go up later too and just tune to that Aetheryte as well. Might as well. I'm going to take a guess and say I have to go up here to get down there. It is an extremely fun game, let me tell you right now. It is so fun. And it has been a while since I actually went through the whole entire story. It's been like since this game shortly came out, like shortly after it came out was the last time I actually went through the whole story reading the complete dialogue. And there was things in this game, in this story, that I totally forgot about that really shocked me. Because I just totally forgot about it. And my main character is level 80. His name is Black Archers, he's a Dragoon. And he was the one that I played the story with way back. And I forgot all about some of the stuff like that happened in the story. It's really, really amazing. It does have magic, yes. It does have magic. Most of the magic powers are like healing. So you'll be like mainly a healer, but there is some DPS magics too down the road. Private Salamirte. Yours most welcome presence here at the Camp Blue Frog. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castra and Meridum at a moment's notice. Alas, while our troops are here in body, their minds are anywhere but... The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. But with a hero such as you walking among them, you may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. No, it's not PC only. I started on PC because I think when the game first came out, it was only on PC. But then it went to PS3, and now it's on PS4 as well. Now, as far as like Xbox goes, I'm not sure if this game is on Xbox. It might be on Xbox, but it's definitely on the PS4, and then it's on the PS3, and it's on PC. And then there's a Realm Reborn, which is the one I'm on right now. There's Heaven's Ward, which I've done already too. There's Stormblood, I've done that too. And then there's Shadowbringers, which is the most recent one. Obviously each expansion you do have to pay for to be able to get further into the game. But the Realm Reborn takes you all the way to level 50. And then from that point on, each expansion gets you 10 levels. And the story is really long though. Like, even though 10 levels doesn't seem like it's that long, it's actually very long because it takes a while to level up because there's so much experience. Like you have to get like over 1 million, over 2 million, over 7 million experience to like get to these levels or whatever. So it takes a while. So the game does last you a very long time, and even after like this game first came out a while back ago, and I'm still not completely done doing what I need to do with my main character, which is the highest level in the game. And I'm still not done with the stuff I need to do. Like there's still so much like gear I have to get, so much material to upgrade my gear, so many mounts to get, minions, all this type of stuff. So the game definitely does last a while, and it doesn't like get boring. There's like so much to do and so much to unlock, and it's freaking amazing. I absolutely love this game. But I decided to make a new character and kind of go through the game again because I was kind of in the mood of doing that, and they have a new expansion coming out, which I believe is actually unfortunately the last expansion they're doing, but it's called Endwalker. And that's the last expansion coming out next month, and there's a new class they're featuring called the Reaper. So I want to make this guy a Reaper, so I decided to make a new guy. And then later on, once I get to level 70, I'm going to make him a Reaper. And then go from there. So it's definitely awesome. They put a lot of stuff in this game. They do updates a lot. It's a really, really fun game. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just attune to this Aetheryte just while I'm here. Might as well. There's different mounts. There's flying mounts too. Like I have some flying mounts. Like with this character, unfortunately though, I can't fly with any mounts yet because I have to get him to a certain level. I think it's Heaven's Ward. I think is when they introduce. It's either Heaven's Ward or Stormblood when they introduce flying. So I can't fly with any mounts yet with this character, but I can fly my mounts with my main character because he's level 80. So I can fly mounts with him. So I have a lot of flying mounts that I use for him. But this is one of the flying mounts. And then I also have this one for this character. And I have a lot more for my other character too, my main character. These are some of the mounts I have for this one. And then I have this one. This is Grady. I love this one a lot. It's really cool. This is also a flying mount too. It doesn't look like it, but these little purple things. And it makes him fly. And I got myself my bike, which actually can also fly. It has powers to fly, but I usually use this one for a ground vehicle. I don't usually fly with this one. But this one can also fly. So it's pretty awesome stuff though. They have a lot of really cool things in this game. But like I said though, I have to get access to the Aether Compass, which is like later on in the game when you get that unlocked. So once I get that unlocked, I can start searching for Aether Currents, which is what you use to be able to fly in certain areas. And there's quite a lot of areas you can actually fly in. But I'm not able to do that until I get that yet with this character. So I can't fly any of my mounts yet with this character. Alright. Private Son Myrte, I mentioned that I was hoping you might raise the flagging spirits of the men and women of our garrison. Were we not? It is no unnecessarily laborious task that we ask of you. Oh, sometimes okay. That's the other thing too. Sometimes the dialogue likes to skip on its own, and it might be because I'm on PS4 and it's kind of like sensitive. So if I like do anything on my controller, it'll automatically skip it. I hate that. And so I asked of you this: make your way to this Cerulean processing plant and report to General Raban once you have arrived. And Godspeed, Private Son Myrte. Our troops are counting on you. Now, the other thing about this game too, if you plan on like, which I do, if it's your first time going through the game, I do definitely recommend reading the dialogue. Yeah, it is time consuming to get to where you want to be, but this is one of those games that you want to like take your time on and really just enjoy it and chill and relax and just have a good time playing the game. It's definitely worth in the end, but it's definitely worth going through the whole game and reading the whole dialogue and get the whole main story, because it is absolutely amazing. So I would definitely recommend. It's up to you, obviously, but I would definitely recommend reading the dialogue and reading the whole story, because it is really awesome. So here's Raban. Well, I think it's actually pronounced Raban, but I call it Raban. Alright. Well, if it isn't the hero who brought down the Ffxiv, it's good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, the mood about the camp here is grim at best, but I was hoping that your presence alone might serve to raise spirits some. Unfortunately, it would seem that many are too preoccupied, wallowing in the fear and self-pity that they have yet to even notice you have arrived. Might I ask you make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement to those men and women whose spirits falters? I had mine to do it myself, but I am quite certain it would carry more weight coming from you. Once you have seen to the others, go and do the same for Rihtahtyn. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. Yeah, I definitely recommend this game, seriously, because it is absolutely amazing. And there is a lot to know about this game. There's a lot to take in about this game. There's a lot of different strategies and how to like beat certain bosses and stuff like that. But people that play this game are usually very helpful and will help you out with it if you let them know in the chat, which is this thing right here. Let them know like in the chat if you're in the party, and just let them know, hey, I'm new or whatever. So please bear with me, or if you have any advice or any strategy mechanisms to let me know. They'll let you know if they know that you're new. So usually people are very helpful that way. But you have to kind of tell them that you're new, otherwise they're not going to know. But if you tell them that you're new, then they'll be good to help you out. The oft-rumored hero. Doubtless you will single-handedly save us all. Alright, so I gotta do this. I gotta do the second level. There's a lot of these. I gotta try to find it here. Psych. I think it's under the orange. Here it is. There we go. Your stirring gesticulations has reawakened me to my purpose. Hero or no, I will fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. Alright. So we gotta do that to two more people here. Let's see. Not in the house. Here it is. I'm fine. Truly. Nothing to worry about. It's just a mild case of battlefield nerves. I break my fast on Guardians, and right now I'm very hungry. The Guardians are not near as frightening as you. I'd sooner face a Vanguard while naked as a name day. Alright, so now we're gonna go to Rihtahtyn. We're gonna go to this, I think we're going back to Reborn? Oh, Rihtahtyn, that's right, duh. Alright. You would stroke my fighting spirit as you did our recruits. A kindly offer, but hardly necessary. I assure you the fire in my heart rages as strongly as it ever has. Right. By Ralgar, without my realizing it, the fire of my resolve has grown dim. But thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. If needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. We have to be level 50. Alright, well, I'm going to end it right there. Because I'm going to do some of the raids here. I think just one to level me up. I'm going to do just one of these raids here. I've already done them already on the stream, so I don't want to like do the same raid I've already done. It would just be kind of like a waste of time for the viewers or whatever. So I'm going to end it here. Get myself to level 50, and then we'll continue on with the story. Thank you guys, and I will see you all on the next one.